Hello everyone, welcome back to another Animal Crossing New Horizons video. My name is Colleen. This is day 7 of my Animal Crossing Island Challenge. If you are new here, thank you so much for checking out this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe, just in case you wanted to keep up with this series or any other island tours, that sort of thing. I do post some of those too. Here I'm just showing off a little bit of what I did yesterday. I don't actually end up building on this cliff today. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, maybe the next day. It honestly all depends on what I'm most motivated to decorate or create in the morning, because obviously these videos are kind of time sensitive, so if I'm not really feeling doing something one particular morning, like today for instance, I didn't feel like doing the top of that cliff, so I decided to work on kind of behind the plaza, which you would have noticed probably from the thumbnail. Mint just losing things all over the island. There was actually a lost item yesterday and I forgot to return it, so I think it just spawned up another one. So here I was just initially seeing what it would look like with the fences. I have never done a plaza build like this before, so it was very experimental for me. So I was really just seeing if I liked it in the first place. If not, I would have found something else to do. I'm fairly certain it was at this point I realized I needed some sort of simple panel or something to put behind the fences before I decided to put cliffs up as well, which that was the ultimate plan, because I didn't want it to look so flat. That was the one thing when I was thinking about it last night, and just the bottom right section of the island is just, it's too flat. So I'm going to figure that out. Might put some cliffs in near the bottom right, we'll see. But yeah, I customized some simple panels, decided this was the look that I liked, and it is a common theme throughout this video of me just not being able to comprehend that these fences were designed this way. The bottom section lining up perfectly, while the actual like metal fence part does not. Really rubs me the wrong way, but I'm going to have to ignore it because otherwise I really like the item, which here you can see I had to go for some more fences and some more simple panels, which I honestly think I'm just going to start ordering some fences every day too, because the going to Treasure Islands is just getting very repetitive and it's difficult most of the time. There are a lot of people using them right now, like a lot more than even like a month ago, which is great. I'm glad that everyone is creating and decorating, like especially this new hardcore challenge, like so many people are doing it, and I'm pretty sure I want to do it after this challenge too. So that is fantastic. Although hardcore challenge people would not be using a treasure island. So, I don't know, everyone feels like decorating this year, and that is just very exciting. Now, the next bit of this video is obviously the terraforming, and I do end up moving the Tailors as well. I end up actually having to do that a couple times, but if watching that sort of thing kind of isn't for you, I will put a timestamp on the screen right now for you if you wanted to skip ahead and kind of see what everything started looking like. I will definitely end up making some more changes, but yeah, if you just wanted to see what I end up doing, you would have already seen where you can skip ahead to, which I'll have a chapter in the description as well. Now, unfortunately, I did end up having to move the tailor shop twice. When I was putting up the cliffs, I wasn't exactly sure how close I would need Abel's or Nook's to be, like to the front of the cliff, so that you could actually see it when you're standing in the plaza, because I was just trying to achieve a really like symmetrical, satisfying picture. So you will see how that pans out in a moment here, but for right now, this is just me putting down some extra items I had grabbed from the treasure island I went to. Realized some of those moss balls would be very fitting for this type of island. Here's a little bit of a flyover, just when I was coming back from that island. That's always something to keep in mind too. when you're terraforming and kind of redoing the entire island is just the flyover. You really got to think about that. I have not in the past, like not even a little bit. I just kind of hope for the best. But this time I did want the entrance to line up nicely. Again, me just not comprehending that someone did this to us. So fast forward to the next day because we can. And you can see here that Abel's is just, it's way too far back. So unfortunately, gonna move it. Which it is nice that I'm able to time travel and kind of do what I want to in this challenge. Because if not, then this would take a really long time. Now that's also the benefit of me not putting nooks there first, is I could just swap it to the other side instead of having to put it back down on the lower level and then having to move it back up again. So that was also very helpful. Now this is just a really cute, sweet moment. Look at these two little guys. You would think they were the ones doing all of the manual labor. Now for this land bridge, I may end up making it a little bit wider. I may end up removing a staircase that I do end up putting in here and making it stretch out even a little bit longer too. But I need to flatten some bits of the back of the island first. I'm not 100% sure like what I want that to look like yet, so just know that it might end up changing. So as you would have just seen, I was putting down some of this same custom design in the little crevice that's behind the plaza. I don't know why I wanted to do that. I just like when you have to jump over the cliff to get into something. I don't know. It just seemed like a fun idea. And yeah, watch Pippy here. This is incredibly rude. She just walks up, takes a bite of her sandwich right in front of Leif. He's a hard-working guy. He's doing a real good job. And then just waltzes away. Unbelievable. I love this custom design so much. It is so pretty. Yeah, I wasn't happy with the way that I had put it down before, so I had to switch it around a few times. I did end up fixing that one piece of pathing. I'm sure that there's somebody that noticed that. I promise you I did fix it. Also decided some hedges up here would be a good idea, which it is a bit of a tight squeeze in between now, but I think that it's going to look nice. So we'll do a little bit of a reverse incline back here. Now, because this is all fresh in my mind, I'm probably going to finish up the behind the plaza build tomorrow. So put nooks up there, see how that goes, and she's so cute, I can't. But yeah, gotta pay for our staircase. I'm gonna go forward so you can see what the difference is. But very quickly before we get to that point, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're still watching, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. And as always, I hope that everyone has a wonderful day.